Hey, what's up? It's Dan from Man's Family Forge here, and the reason for this video today is I am super excited. I am like a kid in a candy shop, probably more accurately like a kid on the day before Christmas, because a friend of the family's has just told me that they have an anvil that was given to them, and they're looking to give it to somebody who's going to put it to good use and to have a good home for this anvil. So the family got in touch with me, and I'm going to pick up that anvil right now, and it's going to be in the shop. It's going to be something that I'm going to keep for a long time. I promised I would never sell the anvil. It's going to be something that'll be passed on, and for me, it's like that's kind of what anvils are for anyways. I don't buy them to sell them. I buy them to use them. So anyways, I'm on my way to pick up that anvil, and in just a little bit I'm going to video me seeing the anvil for the first time. And from what I understand, there's also a second anvil, a Peter Wright anvil. I got to get more information about that. So I'm excited about the new anvil. I'm excited just to check out a Peter Wright anvil. Here in Western New York, where I'm from, anvils don't pop up like this all the time. They're just not a thing around here. You kind of got to search far and wide to find an anvil. But I'm off. It's about 15 minutes away. Ironically, it's real close to my home, so super cool. And I'll get back with you when it's time to see the new baby. All right. So I just got back from picking up those anvils. Yes, I said anvils, plural. I'm going to show them to you right now, but I got to Mark's house, this gentleman that is a friend of the family, and I saw the anvil that he was going to give me, and a Peter Wright was sitting next to it. I was fully intending on making him an offer for the Peter Wright, but he told me that he likes what I'm doing with Man's Family Forge, and he wanted to give it to me in exchange for a kitchen knife, and I was just stunned. I was like a kid on Christmas. Like, it's a surreal moment. Like, if you're an anvil guy or a blacksmith, you know what it's like to find like something like this. It is a true treasure. So I'm going to show these two anvils to you right now. One of them, I have an idea of what kind of an anvil it is. The other, I'm sure it's a Peter Wright, but I'm going to take pictures of it. And if there's any experts out there on anvils, you have more information about these anvils, feel free to comment. I'll be putting the information up in various blogs, and I'm sure in the days and weeks to come, more information about both of these anvils are super cool. Will be coming out, and but holy cow, am I excited. So they're in the back of the truck right here. I'm gonna flip the camera around and show them to you now. Okay, here is the first anvil in question, and as of now it's unidentified. If you look real closely, that looks like it could be an old eagle logo, perhaps. There's a wing here maybe, and a wing here maybe, and different colored rust. There's some, looks like the pitting is actually, if you look at it, not in the video as much, but it looks more like lettering. So I'm going to clean it up and see if we can get some lettering. Use a steel wire brush, try to do as little damage as possible. Maybe this anvil was kept outside and that's why it's got this pitting, but structurally, other than that, it's in good shape. No real terrible chips. I mean, it looks like it's been used for years, which gives it like awesome character. Came with a Hardy or a cutoff tool, which is awesome. So yeah, maybe a Fisher and Norris, but I tend to doubt that because Fisher and Norris has a tool steel on top, and also Fisher and Norris's tend to not ring, they tend to thud. That tool steel on top of the Fisher Norris cast anvil usually makes a thud sound. So I don't know. You see that old logo maybe? See what I'm saying? It kind of looks like it could be an eagle. Alright. Got any information? Leave a comment below. And this, my friends, is anvil number 2. Like I said, today is just a surreal day. I am having almost an out-of-body experience. I'm so excited. A Peter Wright anvil is going to be in my shop, and I paid nothing for it, and that's also remarkable. But it also makes me feel a level of indebtedness to people like the gentleman who gave it to me, like Mark, and also just blacksmiths in general, to carry on the craft and to be a blessing to others and teach others how this awesome craft of blacksmithing and bladesmithing. And use this anvil for good. I feel a measure of responsibility to do that since it was gifted to me. This anvil is similar in size, slightly smaller than the other anvil. I didn't measure the face yet. I'll do that in a minute. It is about the same weight. It's feels denser to me for some reason, but it is a Peter Wright. If I can zoom in, it's harder to see on the camera, but there is, if you look very closely, you can make out the letters. Let's see, there's a W, faint R-I, there's an H and a T, there's actually a G here and an R there, so definitely Wright. The other things will come up, I'm sure, once I clean it. That looks like a weight of some kind. Yeah, I'm not an expert on Peter Wright. I have a Fisher Norris anvil, but anyways, there is anvil number 2. I'm just gonna tap on both of them so you can hear the difference and what they sound like. Anvil number 1. Okay, that actually sounds a little bit like a, maybe it is a Fisher. It's thudding a little bit there. And here is the Peter Wright. Now let me use the, there we go, probably a little better. Not the sharp point, how about this point? It's funny, it sounds like a flat note from this one. Maybe less than a half step. Anybody with perfect pitch, tell me tell me what they're ringing at. If you got perfect pitch. Oh, music to my ears, baby. Oh my gosh, what a day. All right, so we've got the Peter Wright on the scale. Tipping the scales at 114.4 pounds. The face of this baby is about 3 3/4 by, it's about 13, a little less than 13. Okay, any information is greatly appreciated. Okay, now we got the other anvil up. So we'll call it Fisher Norris for now. 144.4. It's actually 30 pounds heavier. Okay. That one is a full 4 inches. Actually more like 4 1/4. Length? About 13 1/2. Yeah. So there you have it. The 2 new additions to the shop. The first anvil, possibly a Fisher Norris, and also Peter Wright, and those will go alongside my 2 existing anvils. My old 1840s or 1850s-ish, highly worn, highly used, wonderful character, Fisher and Norris, and also my first anvil, which was a homemade anvil made out of, I believe, A36 structural steel. So in days to come, I'll be cleaning off these babies, and hopefully we'll find some more distinguishing features, distinguishing marks, and give some more information about these anvils. Any information you might have, please leave in the comment section below. Thank you very much.